Hey pawns, today I'm going to teach you how to move just pieces in chess, just to where you know certain just moves and how certain pieces move in chess. So, without further ado, go to Safari, which you should already have. Go to lichess.org. I'll put this in the description. I'll put the link of lichess in the description. Go to board editor, or I'm going to board editor. I'm going to show you how certain stuff works. So this is how you set up a board. The queen always goes on her color. The black queen goes in the black square, and the white queen goes in the white square. The rooks go in the end, the knights go next to the rooks, and then the bishops. The king goes right next to the queen, and all the pawns are aligned in front of these pieces. Same goes with the black. Now, it would make sense normally that, like with black, the king's on the left and the queen on the right. But with the white, the queen's on the left and the king's on the right. I don't know why the person that made this did this, but there's a lot of stuff in chess that just doesn't really make sense. So, yeah. Can't really fix it, but still fun. So, every pawn, which is these pieces right here, can, their first move can be 2 squares forward. That can be their first move. Or just 1 square forward. And once they move 1 square forward, they cannot move 2 squares forward anymore. And once they move 2 squares forward, they cannot move 2 squares forward anymore. Only 1 squares. So they can only move 2 squares when it's their first move. And then once they move just once, they can't move 2 squares anymore. Now how a pawn takes stuff is diagonally and front. Which means diagonally just means not left and not right and not up and not down. It means like these directions. So yeah. So diagonally into the front, which is these 2 squares. Say this is here, it can take this piece. Which means it can capture it. Same here. Capture. And that's pretty much just the pawn. Only, here's one thing about the pawn. When the pawn gets to the very end, you can turn it into a knight, a bishop, a rook, or a queen. Usually you would pick a queen, but sometimes you wouldn't. But I'll get onto that in a later video. So. Enough about the pawn. How about the knight? Now the knight's a pretty confusing piece because here's one rule about the knights. It's the only piece that can jump over other pieces. Alright, that's one thing. Another thing is it goes in L shapes. That's just the way it goes. Like 1 to the left, 2 up. Or 2 to the right, 1 down. Here, I'll show you all the places it can move in this position. Here, 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 and here. So yeah, that's the knight. Moving on to the bishop. The bishop moves only diagonally, not left, right, not up, down, but just diagonal. So yeah, it's pretty simple. And it would, like any other piece, it would just, whatever piece it lands on, it takes. The rook's similar, only instead of moving diagonally, it moves left, right, up, and down. Pretty simple. Now the queen is pretty interesting. She is a mixture of the rook and the bishop. She can move left, right, up, down, and diagonal. But it has nothing to do with the knight. The queen moves diagonally and left, right, and up and down. Pretty simple. As for the king is basically like the queen, only it moves 1 space in every direction. So the king can move here, 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 here. Yeah, that's the king. And so that'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and just keep learning. And if you like this video, like it and subscribe, and see you next time.